crazy at the end. Samurai, is this noticeable? Kind of. After I just pointed at it, especially. The Great Depression. What the fuck was so great about it? Let's hear it for your next comedian, Al Baum.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh man, guys, oh man, you could cut the angst in this room with a knife. A really unappreciative knife. Hated butter. So you know how when you're sleeping and in your dream you're pissing, you're urinating in your dream, and then you wake up and you actually pissed? Well, last night I dreamt I got shot. I woke up, I peed everywhere. That happened to me. That literally happened. That literally happened to me. Literally. I hate it when people use the word literally in that, like, incorrect way. Just literally. This will make your taste buds literally explode. Well, then I don't want to eat that. It sounds dangerous. Al, I'm literally furious with you. Of course you're literally furious. You wouldn't be figuratively furious. Someone who's burned down a Leonis. No, ma'am, you would not. So I'm in high school, and I have this friend, and we'll call him John, because that's his name. And we like to make fun of this friend of ours, whose name is John, because he's a little bit racist, and we like to take it over the top and make him seem like he's really racist. And we're hanging around with John and this other guy who I'd never met before. We're making fun of John for being racist. And he's like, you know, everyone's a little bit racist. John says this, and the new guy I don't know goes like, you just think that because you live in a white bread society with nothing but white people, that's all you know. Not me, man. Not me. I went to an all-Hispanic preschool. What? Who the fuck is segregating preschools? These kids barely know what hate is, and you're dropping a complex topic like racism on them? That's ridiculous. Plus, what happened to him? Did he get in the wrong line? I can't wait to get into all Jewish preschool. Wait a minute, why do you have a mustache? That explains all the people named Jesus. I thought they were just being ironic. Times 4. Yeah, racism. That stuff's crazy, man. That's what it's come to nowadays. Racism's just a joke to people. Because they think it doesn't exist. But it's out there. There are racist people out there, but it's not just towards black people. Oh no. Racism is a two-way street, folks. And you people have been jaywalking all over my cart. Now when I say you people, I don't mean black people. I mean Asian people. No, I'm just kidding. I mean black people. There's a lot of racist black people in my neighborhood. Like I was walking down the street the other day and walking home from school, and this big black guy comes up to me and he's like, hey man, you in the KKK? What? No, I'm tired of people assuming I'm in the KKK. I mean, you go to one rally and all of a sudden he's in the KKK. I mean, I've been to a Cherry Poppin' Daddies concert. I'm not about to bring zoot suits to places. Cherry Poppin' Daddies, that is a name that has not aged well. Like in their 20s, a bunch of daddies going out on the town, popping some cherries. Now that they're like 45 and have gray hairs, like a bunch of daddies going out popping cherries. It's disgusting. A little improv. Can you tell? I bet you can. But racism! 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 Shout it from the rooftops. Applaud it! I heard you. But I have a few racist stories you might want to hear. I'm not trying to be racist, you know, but I'm accidentally racist a lot of times. Like I'm in this board meeting for some teen advisory, boring, angsty, boring teenagers, and we're sitting around, and me and my buddy we're talking about this girl we both know, and I don't know who he's referring to. So he's like, as one of her defining features, he's like, oh, she's black, and I'm like, ugh. Here we go, more racist bullshit. So I want to make him feel bad for being racist. So in my mind, what I was going to say is, oh, all people look the same to me. But what came out of my mouth was, oh, they all look the same to me. And the worst part was there was a moment when I thought, oh, I really got that guy. He's a racist prick. No, sir. No, sir, not racist. How many times is he going to look at that piece of paper? There's no answers there. You guys like marijuana? Drugs in there? You guys like pot? You like smoking pot? Not me, man. That stuff's a gateway drug. I'll stick with cocaine, thank you very much. I told that joke in a club, not a club, in a comedy club the other day. Not the other day. I keep second guessing myself. I told that joke in a comedy club, and this lady comes up to me afterwards. She's like, "Hell, what are you doing? You're still in high school, and you're out there talking about marijuana." I'm like, "Lady, have you ever been to high school? That's all anyone ever talks about is marijuana." And I don't really smoke that much pot. I mean, I don't really smoke pot. So when people are trying to talk to me, I have to sound cool, you know? They come up to me like, "Man, I just bought a big bag of stuff. I'm gonna go home, smoke it all at once. I'm not gonna be able to move." And I'm like, do you think that's hardcore? I just bought this big bag of Milano's cookies. I'm gonna go home, eat them all at once. I'm not gonna be able to move. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, the first part of that joke wasn't a lie. I am addicted to cocaine. I love that song, man. So there's a lot of things being who I am that I can't really talk about. Like a lot of comedians, they like to talk about their wives and their home situation. I can't really do that because my wife died 2 years ago. but here goes. So me and my wife, we argue all the time. And she's like, "Hal, you're only 14. What are you doing with a wife?" I'm like, "Lady, I bought you off the internet. I can send you right back there." And that is not a nice place to live. You got porn over here, and then you got hedgehogs swimming in toilets or whatever. So they're being cute. I don't want to look at something cute when there's... You understand. And he goes back to the paper, much like a Catholic to the Bible. That's political humor for you right there. A lot of people I've noticed, when they'll like throw a piece of paper in the garbage, and they'll be like, "Kobe!" And I think that's pretty funny, because that's when I say whenever I rape somebody. Because he raped somebody. So I'm in high school, and in my high school, it's really racist. Back on the racism, it's really racist because we have all these clubs, like we have the JV club and the AV club and all those clubs, and it's normal. We also have these really like racist clubs where we have these ethnicity clubs where we have to be a certain ethnicity to get in. Like we have the Asian American Culture Club, the AACC. We have the African American Culture Club, the AACC, and the Irish American Culture Club, the AA. But yeah. But we don't have a club for just white people, so I was thinking maybe we could make a Caucasian culture club, but just to be wacky, spell all the words with K's, just to be kooky. So high school is crazy. One thing we have in high school is we have this day of silence that they do, this day of silence, and basically what it is to raise gay awareness. Like nobody talks for a day to raise gay awareness, and I think that's fine. I think that's great. But then I was thinking maybe we could have the same thing, but for deaf people. But I doubt they'd appreciate that much. And then I was thinking maybe we could have it for blind people, so they wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Hal. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for.